Before we start this video, remember to hit that like button, turn on bell notification and subscribe so you never miss another upload. Hey guys, welcome back to another daily dose of Arsenal. The transfer window just shut close. We're going to quickly review a bit. We're also going to do a match preview of Arsenal's upcoming game against Manchester United. And yeah, let's just get straight into it. So yeah, the transfer window just closed. The best way to describe it was very underwhelming. I think that we didn't strengthen in really key positions. I think that we have left ourselves a little not a little short, very short, especially in our right wing position and our centre defensive CDM position. Obviously, with the new injury of Mohamed Elneny, it was urgent. Arsenal needed to fill in the void, and it looks like Arsenal just didn't sign anyone. I mean, on deadline day, we're scrambling around for Douglas Luiz, who I felt that this is a player that we could have gotten from the very start of the window. We knew from the start of the window we needed a midfielder. We signed Fabio Vieira, but we always knew with Thomas Partey there's always a risk of him getting injured, and it just confuses me or really frustrates me how the club just didn't prepare for it. It seemed like after the Zinchenko deal, the club just weren't interested in signing a midfielder. We kept hearing links and talks about and rumours about us potentially signing Yuri Tillemans, but we didn't even sign him. And with this CDM position, it really I'm just baffled how the club didn't prepare for it. Like, they knew we have more games this season. They should know Thomas Partey always gets injured 3 to 4 weeks, yet they were still happy with Mohamed Elneny as a backup. And now it looks like Mohamed Elneny is out for a few months. Well, that's what, according to Arteta, he's come out and said Mohamed Elneny is out for months. So now we have left ourselves very short in that midfield, and we are playing with fire. Because if Granit Xhaka gets injured, my God, it's going to be sad. Honestly, I don't know what we're going to do. We're going to probably have to get Mikel Arteta out of that of the coaching seat and tell him to start playing in midfield, because it is empty right now. It's absolutely empty. Sambi Lokanga, I know a lot of fans are saying Sambi Lokanga, he cannot play CDM. It's just that role for him is too much for him. That CDM role, I mean, you have to be so athletic for it and so smart on it, because they're playing in a lone pivot. So that's why I don't feel that Sambi Lokanga can do it. Granit Xhaka, we've seen Xhaka playing that lone pivot multiple times, and unfortunately just not his position. So it's a very big risk Arsenal took. And look, it's their risk, and if we fail or if anything happens, they have to suffer the consequences. I mean, they had time to prepare for it, and they just didn't prepare for it. They let go of Nicolas Pepe without any replacements coming in. So now we only have Saka in our right wing. A lot of fans say Marquinhos, man, get that rubbish out of here. Marquinhos, the guy is 19 years old. What are you expecting for him to come and do? If you're here worrying about Saka not performing, how can Marquinhos come and do the, start performing? I'm sorry, man. We just needed a right winger, and it looks like we just didn't sign one. And I know a lot of fans are going to say, oh, wait for the January transfer window. I'm going to give you a free spoiler. We're not going to sign anyone in January. We never do. It's just the same cycle, and unfortunately we're stuck in it. But yeah, let's get into the match preview for Arsenal's upcoming game against Manchester United. There is a lot of injuries. So we got Thomas Partey out, we got Mohamed Elneny out, Ramsey and Odegaard are looking like a doubt. Zinchenko didn't train. So this is going to be a true test of our squad depth, because the two players I need, what I want them to be fit, is Martin Odegaard and Ramsdale. I've seen Matt Turner in goal, and I know a lot of fans are going to say it's one game. The same thing was said about Ronaldson, and he was never seen again. We cannot enter Manchester United, we cannot enter Old Trafford with Matt Turner in goal. Honestly, the opposition fans will feel Turner being nervous, and then the opposition players Manchester United will absolutely, target him. When it comes to corners, they'll give him that nudge. The fan will start, making him feel nervous. That's what I'm telling you. We need Ramsey in goal for that match. We need Martin Odegaard fit. There is no one that can run that midfield like Odegaard does. So it's a very big concern if Odegaard is going to play. The one player that I really do want to see play is Zinchenko, but Arteta has said that Zinchenko didn't train with them, so I'm getting really worried for that. Maybe we might not see Zinchenko play, but I do feel like this is the stadium like Old Trafford where you need your winners like Jesus, like Zinchenko to really step up and guide the team. That's what I need. I'm praying Zinchenko's fit. I'm hoping maybe he just doesn't train, but come the match day he's there in the team, because honestly Zinchenko is, you can see I love Tierney, but you could see the drop off in attack when Tierney is playing compared to Zinchenko. Zinchenko is so complete, the way he has control, the way he passes, the way he dribbles, everything about him. And you can see why Manchester City are so good, because they have players like that sitting on the bench, honestly. So that's what I'm praying Zinchenko is fit. However, he is looking like a big doubt. And if I was a betting man, I would say Zinchenko is probably not going to play. I think they're going to keep be cautious with him, and they're just probably going to not play him. So in terms of my lineup, I will go for hopefully Ramsdale in goal, Ben White or Tomiyasu. Even Ben White's looking like a concern. Maybe Tomiyasu, Gabriel Saliba, Tierney. That's assuming Zinchenko doesn't play. Then you got a midfield of Granit Xhaka, Martin Odegaard hopefully, and Sambi Lokanga. Then I'll go for Martinelli, and this is where I go different. I go Martinelli, Nketiah and Jesus on the right wing. I think Saka needs a break, and I think Nketiah really does deserve a start, and Jesus can play on the right wing. I think Jesus and Nketiah can really alternate between the two forward positions. So I'd love to see Nketiah and Jesus really start front. But yeah, in terms of the game, man, Manchester United, they're always a tough opponent. They've just won 3 games in a row, and the fans are getting so cocky. Honestly, I love to see Manchester United lose, and I'm praying, hoping Arsenal go and smash Manchester United. They have the most cockiest fans. 3 games in, and they're after 3 games they're running their mouths, thinking they're back. Ten Hag's Red Army. We need to go there and slap them up, and the fans are confident they can do a job on us. And I don't blame them, because we can't win at Old Trafford. Even last season when we were the better team, we just didn't win. So I'm praying we beat Man United. But it's Man United, man. They just beat Liverpool as well in Old Trafford. They have that thing about them. When they're at Old Trafford and they're the underdog, they always just somehow perform. I don't know how. So, and football is unpredictable, honestly. It's unpredictable. But it would be a big result if Arsenal go win. A draw, I would be okay with a draw. It's not the end of the world. But honestly, a win would be fantastic. But I just feel like this is going to be it's going to be a tough game. It's going to be a really eye-opener game. If we go win and beat Manchester United, it will show to everyone we're the real deal.